So I think my age diversity identity is gonna impact the most on my stay, because I think that like I'm pretty young, the youngest amongst the rest. So I think I'll probably be too immature or like childish, probably wanting to party too much or mingle with them too much that they'll find me annoying. So yeah, and what do I hope to look forward? I look forward to mingling with them, bonding with them, getting to know them, and eventually becoming like their friends, and hopefully play some games, get to know each other, and at the end of the stay probably still hang out with each other. So yeah.
The elements of my identity that I think would impact our residential stay is that um, my gender is a male, so all my residential mates are also males. So I feel that this will impact us because it will be easier for us to communicate with one another, and then it will also make it less awkward. So what I'm looking forward to regarding interaction to my flatmates is that I hope that at least not everything will be awkward, and like we're still able to get along with each other, and like nothing will go wrong. And hopefully that we are able to complete this group project without having any conflicts, any problems. And knowing that we're all guys and we're all very easygoing, I believe that there should be no problems with all of this.
So for question number one, what elements of my identity do you think will impact on my residential stay with my apartment members? I guess the fact that I'm both an Indonesian and a Christian, these two elements of my identity just means I'm twice as more conservative as compared to the average person. But all in all, I think I'll still be open to their characters, but that is their identities that I'm mostly concerned of. Then for my second question, what am I looking forward to regarding interaction with my flatmates? Mainly the little things about how they go about their activities. This part of me is not known to many people, but I just love to listen about the different perspectives of other people and also their backgrounds, what makes them who they are, and what gives them what kind of background do they have to make them uh, do such things, or go about how they live. So mainly that, yeah.
I believe social diversity will contribute to having an impact during the residential stay, as I have different values such as my own experience, knowledge, and background I've accumulated in my lifetime, which should play a part in how I interact with my apartment members. For example, I might have different viewpoints in the way we handle things based on personal past experiences. It's a great opportunity to learn more about our different lifestyles in Temasek Polytechnic and how we can cope with the challenges that might arise. For example, someone in the culinary course would have a whole different approach of tackling the situation than someone from a course like business information technology, as culinary usually involves hands-on work, while someone from business IT, particularly in programming modules, would have to take a technical approach to solving the problem. So there are two different ways of handling things. It would definitely be social identity. For instance, in terms of ideas such as our goals, all of us have our own unique interests and hobbies. For me personally, it is having the independence of running my own business online and investing in stocks or cryptocurrencies, whereas another group member of mine wishes to become well versed in videography and turning it into a full-time career after Polytechnic. And another group member wishes to set their goals around cooking or culinary. We discussed about our personal goals and found that through it we learn more about the differences of each of our goal and gain a better understanding of it, which has helped us comprehend each other better.
So one of the elements which I think is element of identity which I think is different is probably our diversity of abilities. Because I'm from CMM, I specialize probably in media and stuff like that. And two of my roommates, they are culinary. They're in the culinary course. They cook. So like, it's kind of, and another roommate is specializes in like web programming and business, IT, stuff like that. So I guess we all specialize in different things and have very different technical skills, which actually is pretty interesting while talking to them. You learn new things, some stuff that I don't know and they don't know. So yeah, and no, I don't think there's any conflict of any identity because we're all pretty chill, pretty fun loving, pretty peaceful people, and we just like to relax and chill. So yeah, it was pretty fun as well. So, and how did I manage? It was pretty easy. Since this isn't my first rodeo, and like I said, everybody's pretty chill, pretty fun, relaxed, and yeah.
So as for my post-residential stay, which elements of your identity were most different from those of other members in my group? To be honest, not so much. Most of us had similar identities. That's why our personalities weren't too conflicting. But I guess the closest difference is my religion. Being a Christian allows me to see things in a more forgiving light as compared to others, and probably the menial and potentially unforgiving things can be a pet peeve to others, but a normal thing to me. There wasn't really any conflicts amongst us. We all had our fun. But overall, how did I manage? I think it was really fun. Of all these menial things, I just shrug it off and be more open about it. And nothing much really happened, but all in all, we all had fun. I'm glad I was given this opportunity.
So for my post-residential video reflection, one of the elements of my identity that I felt that was different from the rest of my group members was my education. Because I'm studying in culinary and catering management, so it's very practical based, and most of my modules are not what my other group members are studying right now in this year. So I'm not really able to talk to them about schoolwork. And that's one of the problems that I think we have, because we don't really talk much about schoolwork. However, how we overcome this problem was that we told each other what project we were doing and what was it about, and then they kind of were able to relate the problems that we had and the struggles that we faced. So I felt that through talking about this, we were able to solve any problems that we had with interacting with one another.